It's almost like fan art, but not exactly like fan art. It's original characters, drawing OCs. Today I will be drawing a character from Chris McQuinlan's Monkey Junk. And stay tuned till the end of the video where you can find out how you can submit some of your original characters, and maybe I'll be able to draw them as well if you're interested. So yeah, check it out.
Donkey Job Projects!
Alright, so yeah, like I said, it's kind of like fan art, but in my opinion, it's almost like this is a way to do kind of fan art, but also celebrate originality by, drawing some of my good friend artists' original characters, and just have fun doing it, which is exactly what I did here with this picture, this image of Jeordie from Monkey Junk, which is a webcomic that Chris McQuinlan has just launched recently on his Patreon and is about to launch very, very soon on his Webtoons account. So I will be putting a link to both if you want to go support on Patreon. Even I think even for like $1 a month, you can get the sneak peek on the pages and a bunch of other really cool stuff. He's already put 2 pages up, and I think he's about to put his 3rd one up pretty soon too. So, look out for that. But I'll also put a link to the Webtoons site where you can find his stuff. It's not up yet, but when it does finally go live on there, you will be able to check it out. So yeah, this right here is his character Jeordie, which appears right in the beginning, right from the beginning of the webcomic. And, I can tell you that, when comic artists make their stories, a lot of times they'll send their stuff out to friends to kind of get a second opinion, see, what they think of the story. And that happened with Chris. Luckily, I was able to check out the story early on. And so I kind of know some of the stuff that's going to happen within the next few pages. So yeah, it's definitely a cool story, and Jeordie is kind of thrown into this interesting situation, and he's going to be met by a few other characters, and it's going to be really interesting. You can see also in this is Boh-Po, which is like this little kind of Pokemon-ish looking character. I don't know exactly anything really about Boh-Po. I did read the script, but I don't remember specifically that the Boh-Po's character. But if I went back, I'm sure I'd be able to see it. But yeah, I don't know. It's really cool. It was really fun to draw this. I did this drawing kind of in Chris's style, actually. I just kind of used his actual art from it already as, kind of a style guide. And I didn't really try to do my own take necessarily, because I don't know, I thought it would be fun. I don't really know. I just kind of sat down wanting to do one of his characters, and this is kind of what came out. But I do plan on doing some of his other characters from the webcomic as well. I already am a fan. I'm already into the story and everything, and I love the other characters too so far. And yeah, I'm looking forward to doing those, and I'll probably do my own take a little more with that. I didn't copy his style verbatim, but I just, like I said, I used his what he's already created as kind of like a style sheet, and kind of went with that, and just had fun with it. So yeah, and it was kind of cool too, like working in watercolor and stuff like that. I've been wanting to get more into doing this watercolor stuff. That's kind of like one of my favorite mediums. But one thing I've often said is that a really good alternative to watercolor is, or I mean to Copics, is watercolor, because it's cheaper and stuff, and you can literally get every possible color you want out of watercolor if you mix it and stuff. But with Copics, you get a lot of colors, but obviously it's really expensive and stuff. So there's that. But one thing I did notice while I was doing this, because I went with a very simple, kind of flat coloring style. I didn't even, do any kind of shading, because that's how he does the comic as well. Um, and that works really well for this style of web comic or cartoon or whatever. A lot of cartoons are pretty much just flat colors, and especially 2D. And so I kind of wanted to do that with this, and I noticed that even doing flat colors and no highlights and no shading really, it took a while. It took longer than it would have taken if I was using, illustration markers like Copics or something like that. Copics, whatever, however you call them. Um, and so that I've been 100% like, no, use watercolors because they're cheaper and I can't afford Copics. But now I'm seeing, it is nice to be able to get stuff done even quicker, so I don't know, it is what it is. It really depends. I really love watercolors though, and I love the effects you can get with watercolors, so I'm sure I'll continue to use them very much, but I'm a little bit more swayed on the side of getting myself some more markers. So we'll see how that works out. Again, they're expensive, but I have other alternatives as well to Copics, and I'm gonna do a video actually. I guess let me know if you'd like to see that, because I do have some opinions and some thoughts on different brands and things like that. So I'm interested in making that video possibly. So yeah, there's that. Like I said, Chris McQuinlan, man, I'm gonna definitely link to all his stuff. Check out his YouTube videos. He's been really going hard on producing a lot of cool YouTube videos that are super helpful for other artists. He did some different things on how to draw like character sheets and how to draw comics, how to create comics. Just some different videos like tutorials that are really helpful, and also his art is just awesome, and he also has really cool updates. He's from Australia, and you get to if you're from the United States, you get to see another place that's really cool where people are making really cool art and stuff, and you get to see his lifestyle and his family, and I don't know, I like that kind of thing. So he definitely does vlogs like that and stuff. um and also, I just really enjoy his art. He has a really awesome way of kind of simplifying, like into a cartoon type of version of whatever object it is he's drawing, or person, or animal or character. I just he's been doing this for a while, and he's definitely gotten good at that kind of thing, which is something I want to learn to do better. I tend to very much take things literally, and sometimes I get too deep into the details and over render things and stuff like that. So it can be difficult to um, transition from kind of doing art that is from reference and that is kind of more detail oriented, which isn't all I do. I do cartoony stuff as well, but kind of in a different way. And it can be hard to transition from that style to something where you're literally trying to kind of simplify things and also make them look like awesome and appealing. And like I said, he's really good at that. My approach to cartoon, like kind of doing something with that, usually like simplifying things or making it cartoony, is a very exaggerative approach, or has been in the past at least, very much influenced by like graffiti art and stuff like that. I'm big into hip hop music, and I make hip hop music and stuff, and I've always been into graffiti and all the different elements of the culture of hip hop. So that's definitely been an influence. Also, like making comics and stuff, and there's so many different styles and different comics and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's interesting, the difference. Now, while I was making this drawing, I mean, it's not 100% like his style. The legs and stuff I did were kind of longer, and I kind of put my little textures a little bit in the clothing that is different than how he does it. I also noticed I made his character a little more chubby than probably he intends in his own work. It definitely is more chubby than than like the reference that I used. And also on Boh-Po, I think I kind of got him a little wrong. The little guy right there. Um, I kind of in his drawings he makes the Boh-Po's head is like bigger than his body, and I made the body bigger than the head. So that was kind of a mistake in my observation, and I didn't quite get that right. But it's okay. It is what it is, as I always say. And I think it came out cool. I tried to go with kind of a fun approach, and in some ways, I mean, I don't know how he's gonna exactly do it, but like in some ways, this drawing a little bit hints towards the future. I don't know again exactly how he's gonna approach what he does, but I don't know. And that's all I'm gonna say because I don't want to put any spoilers, and really it's not very specific what's even going on here. Basically, when I thought of putting both of them in this, I was thinking like, this is like this little creature or whatever, and maybe it freaks him out when he sees it, and he kind of treats it like someone would treat a bee or something that was flying near their face or whatever. So he's like maybe kind of swatting it away, or just trying to move away from it or whatever. So that was kind of my initial thought process with this. And when I did draw him, I kind of made him like almost like he wasn't standing on a surface, or maybe like he was falling back. So I just kind of went with that with the background, and didn't like I didn't end up doing like a background with like a street or something where he was standing on a sidewalk or anything. I just ended up kind of doing a little bit of a, I guess, an abstraction or whatever. so so yeah, like I said, this was really fun to do, this drawing and everything, and yeah, I definitely look forward to doing more characters from Monkey Junk, and also from other like some of my other friends, different comics and properties and things like that. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you like this whole like idea of drawing your OCs series. It's something that I've noticed a lot of people actually do. Um, and I don't know, it just seemed like a fun thing, and I just really like the idea. Like fan art is fun, and I will do fan art. In fact, I think next week I have some fan art that I'll be posting up for as a YouTube video. If all goes well, God willing, we'll be able to do that. And then, but this is kind of like all the fun of fan art, but also, celebrating original characters and things like that. So I don't know. I just thought that would be fun to do, and I saw other people doing it, and I was like, yeah, this is like right up my alley. So I think I'm gonna, make this a thing, something I do, pretty regularly on this channel. Let me know what you think, if you think that's cool. Again, like the stuff I do here, it might vary in style, so I'm not guaranteeing that these are going to be amazing pieces. These are pieces that I'm doing for fun. They're not like commissions or anything like that. And so it's just, I'm probably going to, experiment with different kind of styles, different mediums. There's really no set way I'm going to be doing these. I'm just going to do them because they're fun and, play around, see what happens. So speaking of that, one thing I am introducing here with this type of video is, I would like to draw, your OC possibly. If you hit me up, maybe we can work something out, and I'll do a video drawing one of your original characters. So let me know if that's something you're interested in. And the way you can let me know about that is by emailing me at marshmakesart@gmail.com. Email me there, and just put like draw your OC in the subject line, so I know what it is. And I would, one suggestion I would say is, you know, don't like say, I don't know. To me, I feel like if you're to say like I want you to draw this character or that character, um, I'd rather just say, here's my webcomic, you can make something from that. Because I'd like to choose, the characters that, might kind of strike a chord with me. I mean, if you really want me to draw like a specific character, that's fine, let me know. But I think it would be cool if like, it's almost like a collaborative thing, like, oh, I want you to draw one of my characters and I'll, choose from your, web comic or whatever you do. Like I don't know what everybody does. Some people make comics in my subscriber list. Some people might make games. Some people, might just create characters for fun. Everybody's doing different things. So yeah, hit me up. Let me know if that's something you're interested in. Again, marshmakesart at gmail.com is where you can, request that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoy this kind of video, and I hope you like the painting. And yeah, hit me up, and subscribe to the channel if this is, you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet. Feel free to click that button and like, comment, all that stuff. I like to chat in the comments and stuff, so I'll definitely respond. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate you checking out my videos. And yeah, I'll talk to you on the next video. Peace out.